Hello. What do I think about tarot readers? They're amazing. How they do what they do. It's like, it's amazing to me. As I say that, like I can feel my right arm tingling. Tarot has helped me a lot. But what do I have to share? I have to share that I have reached a point, and maybe that's where you are. It's time to kind of fly on your own. Look at tarot as the mama eagle. Man, Bishop T.D. Jakes has a sermon. That sermon really must have been one of the many catalysts in my life. A sermon about the eagle and it, how the eagle prepares the nest, yes, but then there comes a time where it's like, you gotta go, and I think it's the same for us who rely on tarot, rely on, for whatever reason, the advice of others, whatever source beside yourself you are seeking or reaching out to. Let's try to I'm trying to be gentle, y'all. I'm not as gentle with myself as I am as I'm doing this recording, right? I'm not as gentle with myself. I'm not mean, however. If I were talking to myself and I wanted myself to start listening to the higher self, I would tell her to shut the hell up a lot. The work I've done, I've had safe words, right? I remember a time where I was really monitoring the thoughts, right? I would sit in the car or wherever and I would just pay attention to the actual, I can describe it as nonsense. Like, you just surprise yourself as you sit there and you're just like, why am I thinking about this and that person and this situation? And it's like, you stop and you're like, wait, none of it has anything to do with me. And then you just let go. But my safe word at the time was ice cream, y'all. Hello. I was like, vanilla, chocolate. Just like a safe word. It was cute. I mean, I had to do something. Because once you know, like Abraham says, once you know this, you can't go back. You don't even want to go back. Like, why? Why go back? If you're like me, you've lived enough life. It's kind of like, oh, let's go here. Let's go. All right. How bad can it be? How bad can it be? Like, I'll take my chances, okay? I'll take my chances. Because what I've had so far, no, let me stop. It wasn't that bad, y'all. It wasn't that bad. No. Bad enough, but not that bad. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know a lot. I just know what I went through. I just know that a lot of the tarot readings that I got or felt resonance with explained to me more than I cared to know, right? Because there's all types of stuff going on, like spiritual warfare and, stuff you hear as a kid, at least for me. Stuff I heard as a kid, stuff that scared me. I was always afraid of stuff like that, especially with me being of Haitian descent and just coming up in an environment where, they would talk about, like black magic. And it just was prevalent enough where I was aware of it and terrified at the same time, right? Because you're a kid. No kid wants to be spooked like that. But anyway, I always found solace in the church, for sure. And I don't know. I feel like I'm about to go off on a rant, like we tend to do. And as you get me talking about the Lord, I could go on and on. Because it's just so nice. And one more thing I wanted to say. So, I feel like what I can offer is the, I guess, technique or approach you must have, right? Using both the spiritual aspect of it and just understanding energy, right? Understanding vibration and, this mechanism that we are, right? Just pulling it all in to one and making it simple. I feel like on out here we're just bombarded with information, and it's just like, well, how do you okay, I'm gonna do this and then I'll do that and do that, and then it's like when you just realize, like, okay, first of all, most of it is you, then you get over the acceptance part that it is you. And then you realize, because you're just so sweet, right? Most of the stuff you're carrying is stuff you shouldn't be carrying. It's past hurts. It's other people's problems. It's a lot of little things. And once you start, asking yourself is your best friend. This morning, I heard Brandy's song, Best Friend. And it's like, think of your higher self. Like, if you want, go look up the song. You might as well. If you're lined up with this video, you might as well go listen to that song and then say this before you press play. If you haven't heard it in a while, this is my higher self. This is my higher self's song to me. Okay? Go listen to that, because that's it. You and your higher self are best friends. That's it. Locked in. You know how people lock in? Right? Locked in with your higher self. That's all you got, baby. That's all you need. Okay? That's the yummy deliciousness in you. I'm a Jesus girl, so I remember when, Jesus came to the disciples and said, I bestow on you the Holy Spirit. Right? And then you grow up, and they're like, when a loved one passes on, they say, oh, they're with you in your heart. You're just confused, Then you hear sermons about inner man and spirit man. Okay, got that. What do I do with it? Line up, baby. That's what you do. You line up. You realize you're here to enjoy your life. If you just focus on just the enjoyment part of it, you realize how unhappy you really are. And it's okay. But you know what? Now look for it. Look for the joy. Remember Where's Waldo? I love Where's Waldo. Wasn't he the cutest little thing? His little striped shirt. I'm so inappropriate on this YouTube. I stood up and saw this, my bra was showing. I love you all. I don't know where this is, but this is real. Okay? This is real. I'm out here this morning. Okay, so that's what I'll do. I'll cut this video short and then I'll post another one.